I think I'm going to harvest today. I'm in the mood for a nice salad, so I'm going to harvest all of the lettuce, wash it off, and store it in the fridge. Well, I had plans to work in the garden. Oh, my tomato plant fell over. I gotta fix that. I had plans to work in the garden today. I want to add or introduce several new vegetables to the garden, but it looks like it's gonna be a rainy day. So I won't be able to work in the garden, but I will be able to head out and shop for the garden. I'm gonna take you guys with me. So I learned about 2 small nurseries in the Atlanta metro area. So I'm going to visit those nurseries today. I'm looking for kale. I'm looking for cucumber, but a particular cucumber. I'm looking for more lettuce. I'm looking for another collard green. And I'm looking for some companion florals like marigolds, zinnias. There's another one that starts with a G. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for today. Oh, and I'm looking for a bird bath, and I'm looking for one of those kiddie plastic pools. I'm going to use that as a garden bed, as a raised bed. I was watching someone over on YouTube using one of those as a raised bed. So that's what we're looking for today. Plus, I want to shop local and I want to support these smaller nurseries. So, but first stop. Duncan. Hi, good morning. Can I get a medium butter pecan iced coffee with cream and sugar, please?
You said a medium iced coffee, butter pecan, cream, sugar, and whipped cream?
No whipped cream, no whipped cream.
Okay, gotcha. Just medium ice cream, sugar, and butter pecan.
Yes.
Anything else for you this morning?
That's it. Thank you.
No problem.
Perfect. Now we can start our day. Well, I ended up at the Lowe's because both of the nurseries aren't open yet. For Saturday, they open late. So I didn't want to wait. I want to get what I need and get back to the house because it's supposed to start raining again. So I'm at the Lowe's and we're going to pick up some vegetable plants. I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience because for Saturday, where is everybody? I mean, where is everybody? The Lowe's is usually packed. Anywho, okay, let's get some stuff. They've got tons of cucumber plants, but this isn't the type of cucumber that I want. I want English cucumber. So let's keep looking. Well, as quickly as we arrived, we are leaving. They don't have anything that I want.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All they have is different varieties of tomato plants. They have eggplant, different varieties of squash and zucchini and many different varieties of herbs. None of what I'm looking for. So we're going to head over to the Home Depot. So we are at the Home Depot. Let's see if they have the plants that I'm looking for. Fingers crossed. So I found a lot of what I was looking for. some of the things that I was looking for I could not find here at the Home Depot, but shout out to the Home Depot. Um, I was looking for live plants, but they didn't have them. But they had them in seeds, so we gonna plant from seeds, and we are done. And look at the sky. Yeah, yeah. We headed back to the house. So I wanted to show y'all, it finally cleared up this evening and I was able to get out into the garden to get this garden bed together. So what we have in this garden bed is kale. I got a kale plant and I planted another kale plant by seed. We've got onion, and I use the onion from scraps from the table from cooking. I just cut the end off from the root and buried the root. We've got bok choy in here. We've got um, a pepper plant in here, one of the hot pepper plants, I believe. It's not jalapeno, it's something else. And we've got spinach in here. And what you don't see is the spinach, the onion, of course, because I buried it. And you don't see the bok choy, and you don't see the other kale plant. Um, you've got marigold in here, and you've got, I don't know what that is. I just thought it was so pretty, so I got it. So that's what's in this garden bed. Here's to happy growing in this garden bed. I also got another purple basil plant. So let's pray for this one. Let's hope it grows happily in this spot. When I was out today, I picked up these two beautiful um, plants. These are dahlias, I believe they're called. So they'll go in one of these, whatever I decide to do with these over here. I think the swimming pool will be a pollination station. I'll do a variety of different um, flowers in that. What I'm going to do in the other garden beds, I don't know yet. There's room for growth. I'll just say that. This is all of the greens that I just harvested from my garden. It took a little under 2 months to get all of these greens. How many salads am I going to be able to make with all of these delicious greens? I smell my cilantro in here. It smells so good. So now I'm just going to rinse everything. Imagine getting all of this and not having to deal with pests. Yeah, it's going to be a different story when I harvest from the outside. Yeah, but there's watercress in here. There's romaine lettuce in here. There's butterhead lettuce in here. There's cilantro in here. There's kale in here. There's basil in here. There's mustard greens in here. There's there's so much more in here. The other ones are those crazy names. Remember I told y'all there's some crazy names, but when you look up the names, it's regular everyday stuff that we eat. Yes. Yes. I'm going to rinse them and I'm going to put them in Ziploc pack bags and store them in the fridge. Yeah. And I'll just pick from it to make my salads. This will probably last me a week if it doesn't wilt first. Listen, you can get your garden. I'll put the link. The link is in my link tree, but over here on YouTube, check the description box. I'll put the link in the description box. I have a coupon code, and you could save $100 off of your garden. Okay? All right, I'll see y'all later.